fast pass this bitch anymore. That's how popular it is. 25 bucks. I know. It looks more like a wild alpine land. Yeah, it kind of does look like a wild alpine land. What did we do? Where did we finish off yesterday? I haven't done anything over here. I guess we were doing all this stuff yesterday, the little creek and stuff. So what have I added? I did all of this area here. I just added some rocks and trees and bushes and stuff, and it's looking pretty nice. I added a little campsite here too, and a couple of like piled up rocks and stuff, which I think looks pretty good. I added this. Oh yeah, look at this. I added like a crashed minecart with barrels and stuff spilled all over the place, and wood and like a ladder and stuff, which I think kind of looks neat too. It's just like all smashed up. I added like this staircase here with like a little entrance to the mine, and I put like these supports up for the mine, some barrels, and like all the luggage as well, because that's like the story of this ride. It's the luggage theft. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, good. Okay, great. So they go up into the mine. Look, I added like, there's some, you can't really see it, but there is some water down here. Look, I added like a puddle of water where the water trickles down and stuff. I made this bridge. I made this bridge out of bits and pieces, which I think looks pretty. I had to adjust it. It's like, it's all rickety. It's meant to be rickety, but I had to adjust it because their heads were clipping through some of the boards and stuff, so I had to adjust it. I put some ropes on and stuff. I think it looks kind of good. It's just something exciting to pass through when you're on the ride. What else? Oh yeah, I put like this barrel. I wanted to use this, but I wasn't sure where to put it. So it kind of looks like there's somebody inside the mine chucking these barrels in through this thing, and then they come in through here, and there's like a little house thing, and I guess this guy is receiving the barrels at the campsite. Maybe. I don't know. I connected all this up here too. Look, I made a path that goes past the toilets through here. I'm still working on this area, and then there's just like this path that goes up to here with like a little viewpoint up here. There's like a vista point, so people can get here and look at the ride, watch people screaming their butts off on the ride. And I put like some supports in and stuff. And I made a couple of new buildings for like some water and some burgers while you're up here too. Yeah. The frames are still buttery smooth. They're not bad, actually. All things considered, I mean, there's got to be like a million rocks individually placed in this park now. It's kind of nuts, isn't it? There's lots and lots of rocks placed. I don't know what this looks like when you ride it, though. That's the only thing. I think it goes so fast that you can't really take the time to admire any of this stuff. But, you know, adding like this little viewpoint here, and then maybe we could have like another one over here or something, makes it so that I guess people can look at the ride before they go on it. I don't know if that makes them want to ride it more. I mean, the queue is heaving right now, so maybe it does. I have no idea. No? Ride the ride? Okay. We'll ride it. When it comes back, we'll ride it, and we'll see what it looks like. I mean, there's still a lot to do, and it's still not quite done. But it's coming together nice. I'd say like a quarter of it is done. Oh yeah, look, I added these like steam things, and there's like an explosion of water that goes up when you go by this and everything. There's still a lot to add. I don't know if we're gonna we'll maybe do some detailing today, but we gotta start working on this like river log ride thing, right? No, it needs 2 trains. Can you send more carts out at once? I guess so. I don't know how to do the station blocking stuff. Okay, you ready? Hold on to your butts. We'll see what this looks like when you actually ride it. If you can see the scenery and stuff. Boobalee needs more work. I kind of want to delete Boobalee now. I feel like this, I feel like now that I've worked on this and I like it a lot more, I feel like my other rides are just total shit. Okay, here we go. You ready? Whee! Oh, the explode. Oh, through the tunnel. Around here. Oh, it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? There's Pete's Hardware. Whoa! That's the end of it. It looks good with the detailing on the ride too. It's amazing. Oh god. Yeah, the rest of this isn't detailed though. No. There's a rope, the decapitation rope. Yeah, no, we have to have... I think the rule in this game is that every coaster has to have at least 5 or 6 decapitation points, so I made sure that I added a couple. This will be pretty fun to detail too. This is a pretty exciting part of the ride, isn't it? Woo! That's another decapitation point right there. Another place for you to lose all of your limbs and stuff too. It's nice. Good. So there we go. It's Haigoon. It's Haigoon is about a quarter complete. But I think it's coming along nice. And when it's all done, it's going to be a really nice sort of centerpiece to the park. And then there's the rest of the park. Oh no, I don't know. Maybe some of it we can go back and redo or whatever. I guess Disneyland was the same, right? They probably built the first part of Disneyland. They were probably like, fuck, this is amazing. And then they built like the next part of Disneyland maybe 20 years later with like all like, you know, new scenery and everything. And they probably went back to the old part and they thought, God, this looks like shit now. Maybe we got to redo it. I don't know. Maybe. Just set it to 2 trains and let them sit at the top of the lift for a few seconds. It will greatly improve throughput. I guess I could. I mean, I don't know how to do it. Maybe now it's time to figure it out. Maybe we can get more people riding on It's Haigoon. Maybe we'll wait for these guys to finish their ride and then do it. No, I did it before. Just do it. Okay. So if I just add another train, that'll do it. Then they'll just wait up here, and if I complete the test, it'll go faster. Possibly. I don't know. Disney lore. Place the swinging ship. I've got that now, actually. I could place the swinging ship. All right, let's just wait for these guys to finish their ride. Or will they finish it anyway if I close it? They'll probably finish it anyway, right? I don't want to close it while they're on the really exciting part of the ride, no. Block before the station. So wait, like around here? Like on this bit here or something? Put the block? I still don't understand how the blocks work. Maybe I don't need one? Alright, ride complete. These guys had a great time. Alright, let's close the ride. Bam. We're going to lose a lot of money. But now we can increase the number of trains to 2. And test it. Okay. We'll see what the test shows, and then we can always add the block if we definitely need it. Okay. Let's test the ride then. See how it goes. So this is the first train. Where is the second train? Oh, the second train is up here. Oh, that's weird. So will it just not run now? Do I need the block station? Now the log ride. Put the back before... We need a log ride? Yeah, we're going to do it. Don't worry, we're going to add a log ride. Okay, now test fully. Alright. We're testing it fully now. 2 trains might be pretty good, actually. It'll mean that this thing is busted more often, which looks better with the water, right? It looks better when the water's dripping out of the tower into the little creek. I love the triggered explosions and stuff, too. I think that's great. Okay, so the first train has arrived at the station. This one is looping around. So this one's going to go up to the top here and wait for a couple minutes? How long does it wait for before it goes? Is it when this one drops down here? Do these things act as like block stations? Is that how it works, guys? It waits for the train to leave the station. We need some gold. Yeah, I know. I don't know if there is any gold. Okay, so hang on. So this one goes down. Oh, I see. So once this one drops, then this one gets the go-ahead. And then works its way through. Does that work? Is that okay like that then? I can fit 3 trains. 3 trains seems like it might be too much, actually. Block stations are like signals in OpenTTD. Okay. The game is smart. It just does it for you. Alright, so now this one's going to go to the top and wait until this one goes down. Does that... Okay. Sure. And then we'll get people riding the ride more, which equals more money. Oh, look, they don't really need to wait that long, because look, these guys are about to go. And then once they've gone, then they go. Oh, okay, sweet. All right, let's open it up then. All right, so we now have 2 trains, which means that people will ride the ride more. All right, good. Good job, chat. Well done. Couldn't I put water spouts under the tower trigger at the same time so that they'll stop flowing after the train triggers? Yeah, I was gonna do it last night and then I forgot, and then I got high too, so I couldn't do it. And I sung the whole song as well. I was gonna do the water triggers, but then I got high. I was gonna do more detailing and then I got... But no, honestly, I think it's coming together now. It's looking pretty good. All right, so my plan was for the log ride was to have it over here. I want it over here. And then I think we just need to change this track ride. So we can make like a little like rail sort of canyon thing so that this goes in between this ride and the log ride. And then we have to figure out a way for paths to make it over to the log ride too. And also another thing for the log ride, I want it to be like something that they go, it takes you up, but it's in like a more like of a compacted space. I don't want like another big sprawling mountain because it takes forever to detail. I'd rather it be like maybe like this big and then detail it up sort of thing rather than having like a larger area to detail, if you know what I mean. No? Did I set the chain lift speed under the construction tab? No. Should I? I'm happy with the chain lift speed. I think it's okay. No? No. Does the game have vertical lift coasters? I don't know. I mean, I've only ever placed like this one and this one, and the rest of the rides are sort of dumb scenic rides that I've had a lot of fun working on. Maybe too much fun, actually. I feel like an old man playing with his model railroad tracks and stuff in his garage. That's this game. That's the equivalent. That's what this game is. Okay, cool. So a whole load of people, or not. Wait, is there a whole load of people on this one? No, there's like 2 people. Okay, so once the queue gets a bit bigger, which it's starting to fill up a little bit now, then we'll be getting 2 full trains of people on at the same time. And then we should make some Mahonies, right? No. I am literally that, yeah. No? Can I place rocks in this game? No, you can't. No. All of the rocks come pre-placed. You just... See, like, you just have to place stuff around all the rocks. You can't put down any rocks. Kind of a weird thing. Like, you'd think that they would have just given you the ability to place your own rocks and stuff in this game, but I don't know. Maybe there was like some engine constraints or something. I'm not sure. No rocks. I know you need the rock DLC, I see. All right, so this ride is a track ride? A custom track ride? Log Flume, Chopper's Creek. This is the one that we want, right? We want the Log Flume. Conveyor belt lift, cannot invert, and it's for all ages. And it's on water. Oh yeah, look at this baby. That looks good. How many logs do we want? We got to make sure that the station is big enough to allow for many logs too, right? Okay, good. And the excitement rating, I guess, is dependent on how big your drops are, right? That's what people go on a log flume ride for. They want the big drops. One big one. We just need one big log. Okay, you need a lot because they only hold like 4 people. Use the hybrid roller coaster log flume instead of just the log flume. There's much more options. I don't know if I have that. Could check though. There's a log flume. Yeah, no, I don't think I have. Oh, it's got this water coaster. Cannot invert for adults and teens only. See, I want to be able to have kids go on the log flume as well, though. This is just a water coaster cascade. I guess it fits more people in this boat too, right? No, it's not a. It's a boat, not a log, though. Yeah, okay, we'll go with the log then, even if there's less options. I think for theming, it's probably better, right? It means that we can make like a lumber
Hey
mill and
Sips,
stuff.
first
Yeah.
stream ever in 8 fucking years.
Whoa.
I have no dick left but worth every inch I've lost.
Nice.
Keep up the good work, my man.
Hey, Joey Bankier, thanks so much for the bits, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. All right, so we have to make sure that this ride doesn't get in the way of medieval land, which is going to occupy this space in here, kind of like this oval here. So we have to make sure that nothing's built here. So it might mean that the log ride is built here, which works because already this track, maybe we don't even need to move this track. We can just create like a tunnel here with like some sort of like overpass that connects up to this mountain over here. All right, cool. And we have to make sure that the entrance is sort of like down here, like around here. So we want to have like a bit of a lead up, an entrance, a queue, and then the log ride will start around here, and then it'll wind its way up this mountain, and then boom, there's gonna be like one gigantic like free fall into a splash, and then your mom's gonna get mad because she'll think that you pissed your pants, but you didn't. It was the log ride. And if the weather is not super sunny, it's not going to dry up quick enough, and then you're going to ruin the whole trip for the family. I'm not speaking from experience here, but maybe actually I have had that experience in the past, and I did ruin my whole family's trip to Disney World because everybody thought I pissed my pants. I didn't piss my pants, okay? I didn't. Dropping logs on the bowl, yes. Why are there so many green trees in a desert, Mr. Ideas? Well, I don't know, because like there's like little bits of water and stuff here, and well, because we took like the Decidius map and stuff, I couldn't make like I can't paint the rocks red. I can only paint them gray, and the red rocks with gray doesn't look very good. So I tried to make like you know, like one of those like thermal salt bath things using like snow pieces. It did not look very good. It didn't work out well at all. I feel like maybe I feel like the game could use some bits and pieces like that, or maybe it does have them and I just couldn't find them. But you know, like I wanted to make like a geyser, and like, you know, like the white sort of salty bits that sort of like are around the edges of it make the water bubbling and stuff like that. No, it's a field. You were stuck in a log ride once. Jesus. Western World needs more little rides. Yeah, I don't know what other little rides we could put in. We could probably put like a carousel and maybe some other stuff. I don't know. Maybe we can shove some of that like in here after. But I think we'll start working on this log ride for now. I think we'll place the ride first, and then we'll raise like the mountain sort of around it. That makes more sense, right? And then we'll have the entrance like where I said. It'll be like around here. I guess it has to raise up a little bit. Maybe there's just no way around that. Okay, let's raise it up a little bit more though, so that we have like, because it's going to be like a mountain, we want to have some lead up to it, right? Oh, and we want to make sure that, oh, actually the flume can go like over top of that. Maybe this will all be mountain. Maybe this will just be a big tunnel for the train to go through. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's place it like here. Okay, and then we go station. We want to entry on the right and exit on the right. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So I can add some more station so that we can get more logs here. We'll make a big station. How many logs is this now? I guess we can just add more because they don't necessarily have to be at the station, but we just want to make sure that the station is big enough. They can't get onto like they just get on and off at this one point, right? It doesn't matter if they're in the station because it looks like we could fit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the people won't get off until they get to this line, right? Make a loop. Okay, sure. So the station maybe doesn't actually need to be that big. All right, utilities. We have the conveyor belt lift hill start. And we got standard track, which is deleted a bunch of my station. No, unless I make it a train. You'd love to drown on this ride. Yeah, me too. I think that'd be great. All right, so first things first, you come out. This will be like probably inside the mountain, and then there'll be like a little like cave entrancey type bit, and then you'll pop out straight down, and then you'll just like sort of weave your way up from here, right? So the first thing you do is you get a little drop, and it's going to be kind of exciting, I think. Maybe we can put this on test as well, just to see what it looks like while we're building it, right? It can just be testing and crashing the whole time. Already it crashed. Okay, good. Tunneling. I guess we don't really need tunneling. Oh my god, okay, good. Alright, so straight away, you'll go down here, and then bam, you'll take a turn. You'll do a nice turn. And then we'll straighten things out again. But we'll put the belt lift hill start. Good. Okay, and this will take you up to like the first level of the mountain, right? And then you get off here. Oh, I like the logs. That's so good. We'll have to change the color as well, because bright blue for the surrounding bit's not the best, right? We'll make it like a dark gray or green or something, so that we can like put scenery and stuff all around it. It's not steep enough. Can it? I think that's as steep as it goes. I think that's as steep as it goes. Drop end, splashdown start. Starts a splashdown section at the end of a drop. Yeah, I don't think it goes... I don't think it can go any more than that. Okay. I think the splashdown section can be, like, really steep, though, right? Perfect. Open the ride now? Yeah, right. That'd be great, eh? Okay, good. So, hang on a second. So, we're gonna go around like this. And then we're gonna do another turn. And then another turn here. And then we'll straighten out again. And take you up some more. We want to go high up. We want to take these people up to the moon, right? Screaming Eagle's been fixed. Fantastic. Okay. Is that high enough? Oh yeah, that's really high actually. Holy shit. Okay, and then we're gonna dump them out and splash everywhere. Well, I think where we have the splash zone, we'll have like another like viewing gallery thing, because those are always fun, right? Have you ever been with your family to a ride, to a theme park before, where there's a ride like that and you don't want to go on it because you know you're gonna get wet, but you convince your family to go on it, and then you watch them from the splashdown area and they get fucking soaked, and then they cry about it all day long because they're wet, and you're like, yeah, that's why I didn't go on it. Anybody ever been in a situation like that? No? It exploded. Higher. The world's most boring log flume so far. I mean, log flumes are boring, though. They're only fun when you get to the big splashdown, right? The rest of it is just lead up to the splashdown. Like, we went to Universal Studios in LA, and they've got that Jurassic Park one, and the whole thing was just boring as hell. Except for when you did the big splashdown at the end, and Shin's hat flew off. That's how intense it was. It went down so fast, just like his hat blew off. But luckily, it just like flew back and hit somebody else in the face. So he got his hat back. It's pretty good, right? No? Am I using any DLC? I think I've got all of it now, except for I don't have the Knight Rider or Back to the Future DLC. Okay, so we can do a drop start here. What do we want to drop them down like straight away, or do we want to go even higher? The mountain's like quite high right now. Maybe a little bit higher. We're at 36 meters now. 44 meters. Do we want to try for like a 50-meter drop? I think that Be pretty sweet, actually. Okay, so let's go with this. And then let's have a sharp turn here. Okay, to give people a lot of time to prepare for their doom. Because this is going to be an insane drop. Like, people will probably die because of this drop. Okay, and then we straighten out here. Oh my god. Think of how boring it's going to be on this bit here. It's just like a constant... We're going to have to like increase the speed. Okay. A drop start. Here it comes. This is the big one. This is the top of the mountain. This is where shit gets insane. We could do the... Okay, that's the drop end and the splashdown start. Starts the splashdown section at the end of a drop. Okay. Good. So this is the... How... Oh my god. Wow, that's a huge drop. Okay, we're going big. Wait, I think it's too close to the station, though. I think it needs to come over a bit first. Man, that drop is huge. Holy shit. That's gonna be great. The other thing is that this mountain is gonna be very steep. Okay. So I think we want to try to drop them like this. So that we can get the viewing gallery for the splashdown as well. Do you think this one has like a ride camera so that we can sell pictures to people too? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at all the supports. Okay. Yes. Alright, this works. I think this is fine. Okay, and then we do the splashdown start. Oh, yeah, I see. This is the drop end. This is the splashdown start. Okay, so we can have it drop down even further. And then... splashdown. Splashdown midsection. And splashdown ends. Can that train go under there now? We're gonna have to move this over a little bit. Is that too big of a splashdown section? What? Since log flumes are so boring, why not have two splashdowns? Like you think you're only getting wet once, but it turns out you're getting wet twice, baby. No. Rocks. That's the worst. Rip the train people. There's a hole in the ground. Where's the hole in the ground? That's fine. They can pass through. We can just move this anyway. Do you think that this is a bad log flume? Underground. You've seen 3 splashdowns. That's too many splashdowns, I think. Okay. Splashdown end. And then this bit has to then link up to the... Okay, it can't be any smaller than that. And it can't lift up either. It can only go down. So then we have to jack people back up again. We might have to move this over a little bit too. Oh my god. This is difficult. It's difficult to make a good log flume ride. Is that level? It's better than Boobali though, right? It's more exciting. Is that level? Okay, that's at least level. So now this bit, we can say delete that. Okay. And then we can get back to here. Oh, I see. So we'd have to move that over a little bit. No. I want to move it. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So now this should be able... Can we still not auto-complete this? What the hell? Oh, for Christ's sake. Guys. Why can't I do it a nightmare? Autocomplete. It doesn't work. It's not available. Oh my god, this one is a little bit of a nightmare. Jesus. Okay, so hang on a second. Now I gotta move this bit over. And I can't. I gotta like put the station further along here, I think. So we're gonna have to redo this bit. I like this ramp here though. Okay, hang on a second. So let's go back here. Straighten this up. And make it a station. Aha. Okay, better. Alright, okay, and then we can just... We could do a drop start straight away. We don't need to, right? So this has to go down. And then it comes up to here. Oh my god. Guys. This is a nightmare. Oh. Oh, at last. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, bearing in mind this is all going to be like in mountains, right? So a lot of it'll be like inside and spooky. Oh, look, that's great. We're already off to a rip-roaring start here. Okay. Let's see what the rating is like. It's a really... It's like Boobalee all over again. It has 1 drop and 5 lifts. Yeah, I know. I wanted to go for the big drop. I want the big drop. I want to see what the rating is like on the big drop. We might just change it around after. It's gonna take a while. What? I think so far I've completely eclipsed the world's tallest water ride by like 7 meters. Nice. It doesn't take that long. Look, it's exciting. Look, you're on the water ride. We can have like little holes in the side of the mountain so that you can look out and you can see it's Haigoon and America land as well. No? I think the coaster would have been better. Boobalee was so good. Yeah, the view is nice, isn't it? Okay, look. Look, it's not that bad. Look, there's only 1 more lift after this, and then it's all downhill, baby. Look, just imagine we can have some really exciting music in this cave as you go up with like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to like decorate all the inside of the caves and stuff too, which I did not want to do. Maybe some of it can just be outside. You know what? I think some of it'll just be outside. I don't want to decorate inside caves too much. No, except the lift at the end. This is the last one. It's fine, look. So what if it takes like 3 hours to ride this ride? It's more fun. It's better than sitting in a queue, right? It's just a moving queue that you get to sit down in with water. With a massive drop at the end though too, right? Just leave the turns out of the cave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave quite a bit of it out of the cave actually. We're gonna have like it's gonna be a big old spire kind of mountain, I think. We'll see anyway. We're gonna have to turn on the we'll see how we go with the terrain actually. We might be able to just like follow the track and push it and chisel it where we need to. All right, you ready for the drop? It's a big drop. This is where we die. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh, you are definitely getting soaked on that, right? You're definitely gonna get soaked on that. That was pretty exciting. Make it like a water tower. We need a longer splashdown. Oh, what? So does the splashdown slow you down? Was that just too... It needs a bigger splash zone. Okay. Honestly, I think that this is pretty good. Let's see what it comes back with. Let's see what the rating is on this one. Bearing in mind, kids are gonna go on this too, right? It's not too bad for a long
What is this? A water slide for ants? It needs to be at least 3 times bigger.
3 times bigger. I'm not making it 3 times bigger than that. Okay, so that is a 46-meter drop. Is that good? The park is full of average train rides. Yeah? If I think it's good, I'm having perception issues. Yeah. Make multiple splash zones as it goes down and down. Splash zoneception. God, it needs more smaller drops. I like the big drop. I really like the big old drop at the end. I think that that's great. I'm kind of happy with this. I think it's like we can tell a story of luggage thieves all the way up, right? and then things just start to get really sinister at the top, and also whoa, you splash down. So what do we need the splashdown zone to be bigger? What's wrong with the splashdown zone? It's not big enough? No? Make a tiny drop and then the big drop. No. Why do I always make kiddie rides? Have a cable car on the big mountain. I don't know if there are cable cars. It'd be fun though, right? Make a splash zone mid-drop and then it drops again into a new splash zone. Why do I want 2 drops though? I just want 1 big drop. I'm a big fan of the 1 big drop. Make a realistic log ride. God. Make the water blood. Can I make part of the drop just a bit of the splash zone? I don't know. I don't know if you can do that. I've never made a log ride before. This is the first one I've ever tried to make. But the idea was to just have like this big old drop, which I think we've succeeded with. I think the ratings are okay, considering it's a log flume ride. It's like not the most exciting ride in the world, right? It's fine. 1 big drop is just frightening. Do a double drop. God. You guys are full of great ideas. Do it. Make the water piss. I think the piss is gonna flow after this one. Watch these people, these dummies on here. Down they go. I think the ratings are pretty good. Here they come. Whoa! Oh, I see the splashdown zone. Okay, hang on a second. Let me edit this a little bit more then. The splashdown zone, I think you guys are right. I think the splashdown zone does need to be longer. So we can have splashdown zone. All the way, baby. Yeah. That is quite the splashdown. Okay. We're testing again. It's gonna take forever for the test results to come in.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Never gonna tell a lie and
Thanks for
hurt
entertaining
you.
us plebs in chat.
Okay. Let's put it here. Guys, I think this is a ripper. I think we've got it. I think we've done it. I think this is a good ride. I would go on it for sure. No? Make another huge drop at the end of the splash zone. What the hell? Hey, thanks Rick Astley 1111. Thanks so much for the donation. And Solus, and thanks so much for the donation as well. I appreciate it. Just take the water out. When is the music getting going? Soon, I guess. Can I adjust the speed of the current and the lifts? I probably can, right? Number of rafts needs to be increased. Big time too. How many rafts are we thinking here? Like 10? Oh yeah, we need the priority pass as well. Is 10 rafts enough? What? 25 rafts. More. I guess we can afford to get way more rafts on here, right? We can just keep them going like big time. No, 17 rafts is the maximum. You can't have more than 17 rafts. Okay, let's see how this fares in the testing. No? There's too many now. Infinity rafts. I need to splash people. I am splashing people. Look. Down here. They're gonna get soaked. They're gonna fucking love this one. Chopper's Creek 2. What are we gonna name this ride, by the way? Oh, look. There's a bunch of water out here. Oh, neat. We're gonna call it Jeff's Creek. And the music is gonna be the theme music from Dawson's Creek. I don't wanna wait for this ride to be over. I just wanna fling myself off the side of the cliff. 'Cause there's too many lifts. And not enough drops on this ride. No? Maybe? Splash when? It's the drop. Yeah, it's the big drop right at the end. Look. It's a 46-meter drop. We boast the highest drop of any roller coaster anywhere. Right? Chopper's Creek 2. With 17 rafts active at one time. Amazing. No. When will I do the pirate swinging ship? I don't know. Some point. Maybe after we've done Chopper's Creek. Maybe. Jeff's log drop. Speed up the lifts. Can I speed up the lifts? Can change the number of rafts. Maintenance. Customize. No music. Oh, we're definitely going to need some music all over here. We're going to go for Old Timers Campfire. There, look, it's like themed perfectly now, right? It's there's 2 drops in the ride. Well, that's not too bad. Here we go. It's all worth it for this one, though, right? Whoa! Oh, that's exciting as hell. That's great. That's all worth it for that one, right? The splash zone is too short. I disagree. I think it's perfect now. I think it's good. Chopper's Creek. What are the test results on this? We're waiting. The first log raft is coming in right now. Go higher. I think that's high enough. I think that's high enough. Right now, this mountain is going to be gigantic, and when you see it from here, the highest building in the whole park right now is the Sipsco Dirt Warehouse. And now this mountain is going to be the highest. So you're not going to be able to really see or get a feel for how awesome the Sipsco Dirt building is now, because there's going to be a big mountain behind it. No? Should I add a walkway over the splash zone? Yeah, I think we're going to. We're going to add like a bunch of like places so you can watch your loved ones get splashed and stuff. It's going to be great. All right. So hang on. How come I can't open this now? Oh, because because I haven't added this stuff, right? So hang on. We want to make sure that the entrance is here and the exit is here. Wait. Let's put the entrance here. And and let's place the exit here. Because that's where people are going to get out, right? Perfect. And then we just got to
Ride's
connect.
looking good, Dad.
We got to connect.
It has its ups and ups and ups and down.
Yes, Full Cracks, you're right. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for the donation. Oh, its High Goon was broken down. Unbelievable. Again. How does this keep happening? Time after time after time. It's insane. Okay, we're going to call this one Jeff's Log Drop. Wait, that's a crappy name, isn't it? We have to think up something more exciting. Jeff's Log-O-Mania. Jeff's, it's got to be Log-O-Rama. Jeff's Logorama. Jeff's Log Dump. Jeff's Logorama. I like that. Okay, we're gonna call it Logorama. We're gonna call it Jeff's Logorama. Nice. Okay, we'll just leave it testing, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna get people over to Jeff's Logorama, because currently there's not an easy way to get them over here. We have to provide some sort of means to pass through, and we can't just move the church. All right, the church is the centerpiece of the small western town that we got here, and it's such a vital part of the lore as well. The whole place doesn't make sense without the church, because without the church, why is Jeff the Kid so hell-bent on stopping all of these goons from stealing people's luggage, right? No? Another train station. I'm not making another one right now. I mean, we probably will need another train station. What do you mean have a train have like a train stop here? So you have to take the train to get to the riot? We get more money that way. I think people need to be able to walk to it as well, though. They definitely need to be able to walk to it. And it's got to connect up to the rest of this area, too. I mean, we could just have a path that comes off here and goes all the way up with a train stop as well, so that you can maybe use the train if you're feeling lazy, or you could, like, use this path and walk all the way up. And then we could also have a path that connects up around here so that people can walk to America Land as well. If they're doing that walk, though, we're going to have to stock up on more burgers because they're going to be super hungry by the time they get there. That is a long walk around, isn't it? Go through the church. It says don't. And abandon all hope. Don't really want them walking through the church. What if you walked through the church and it was just filled with luggage, though? That could be kind of fun. I don't know what this looks like inside right now. And also, it means breaking the... I mean, there is a path kind of going through it already. So we just have to change the door. But this is one big door. So it would mean getting rid of the door entirely and having it open. Do it. Oh man, but then they have to go past the rail yard stuff. I suppose the thing is, I suppose the plus side of doing this is that if the path winds through here, we can cut down on some of this area of High Goon. So maybe that could work. Oh my god, look at all of these doodads and stuff here, though. Is there a version of this one? A wooden double door. Wooden double door. Where the... Is it an arch? Wooden double door. So that's this one. Maybe they got like some wide archways or something? I mean, I guess I could just make my own. Could just make my own archway. And then maybe style it. Okay. Alright, I'll try that. Okay, let's get rid of the door. Let's get rid of this wall. Let's keep all these signs, because they're kind of cool. We'll hang them out here for now. And these bits of wood and stuff, we can put these back after. Okay. So we're going to walk through the church. Oh, I see. Okay. I like this church that they made. It's a beauty. It's a real nice one. With the bell, oh, it looks really good actually. I didn't really take much time to admire the church before. Okay, so that's that. You come out the back here. It's all paneled up. Alright, we're doing it, guys. We're gonna walk through the abandoned church. We're gonna have to terraform a little bit around here. At least you can walk by here now and see the train now, which is kind of good too, right? And then it means less detailing for its Haigoon, which is never a bad thing. Oh my god. Now there's just less space to detail on its Haigoon. Great. I feel like we've come up trumps with this idea. That's fantastic. Okay. Good. Alright, so this path now needs to be as wide as this one, which is what? 6? Nice. Okay, good. So we're gonna have to have like a bridge or something here. Oh, it's not high enough. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh my god. It doesn't have to be that high, does it? It's a little bit lower. Are we feeling the stairs into slope into flat bit? Oh. Oh, that's worth noting. That's not too bad. So you can curve it up. Not that close, though. Apparently not. How did that work before? Okay. Good enough. Alright, so we want to have like a big area here. Like, almost like a... It almost like needs to be like circular around here. Something like this. And then we can put some stuff like in the middle and have like, we could do like the path trick to have it like, have the corners like less severe or whatever. Maybe we might need to bring the path back a little tiny bit too, because I think we need a little bit more room for the queue, and we need fast pass on this bitch too. Okay, good. We're still not like going into where medieval land is gonna. all these things that I have to worry about. Is there enough room for medieval land? I mean, that's the worst, isn't it? Okay, good. So that's roughly what it's gonna look like. This bridge. I don't know if we can make this better somehow. Maybe we can. Maybe we can make it better with like some terrain instead of just like this. We still have to like add the path anyway though, right? But have the railway go above the path. That's not safe. That's not safe. What if you're underneath there and the supports give and then the train falls on you? It's much safer for... Did that clip right through? Did it have the... I think the chimney might have just... The smokestack with the chimney thing, I think that just clipped through the floor. Make a tunnel. Make a tunnel. Well, this is going to be a tunnel on the side here. There'll be like a tunnel like here. This bit here is going to be a tunnel. Then the train's just going to come out of here. And then we'll have like some more rocks. And then maybe like a bit of a ravine or something here. Another little tunnel or something. We're gonna do this train station or not bother? There's probably not much point, right? Could try to put a train station here. I think it's too close. These people can just walk, right? We've opened up the church so that they could walk through the church. That's got to be enough, right? I think that's fine. Okay, so we need to now start thinking about how this terrain is gonna look. I want to have like I probably want to have like a building, not as big as the dirt warehouse, but like I want to make it look like a you know, like a lumber mill or something. You go up, you go through the lumber mill, and then the back of it is like rock. So I think we need to put. I think for this bit, we go into settings, we go into game, and we disable, we untick the disable terrain collision, right? So that it makes the tunnels for us. I think that's how it works. Yes, okay, good. We'll disable that for now, and then once we've got like a rough idea of what the mountain's gonna look like, and we could put it back on and then just tighten it up, right? No? Save time. Oh yeah, I'll save. Oh my god. Jeffland, eh? Holy shit. It's getting big. It's like... It's such a, like a mismatch of ideas. It's just like stuff that's like been half started and not finished everywhere. This is gonna be our second water ride in Jeffland. Exciting. Are you guys as excited as I am for this? Pretty excited. It's a work in progress, yeah. It feels like... Okay, so this bit'll definitely be outside, okay? This bit will be outside, but kind of like enclosed a little bit. So we'll have it like enclosed around here, and then this part of the mountain will just sort of like level off there. So we want some mountain up here like this. We don't want people to see the start of the ride. Right? But maybe we want the people on the ride to be able to like see over this a little bit. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, and then up here, this is where the mountain starts to get really high. Okay,